The narrator opens the movie with the solar system and how the galaxy will soon have no more light and will be destroyed, and all are worried as this prophecy might come true. A wise king named King Constantine sends message for young people who can volunteer to help him stop the eternal night of the whole universe. Not far away from the kingdom in a high modern world of the future, lives a young teenage girl Barbie, with her father and her pet Popcorn in a beautiful jungle on a modern treehouse, because it was Barbie's mother's wish that their daughter will be growing up in a beautiful place like Paradise. Her mother died when she was just a child and left a necklace of the lullaby that Barbie's mother used to sing when she was afraid. By the dinner time, her father received a message from the king and tells her daughter to go volunteer and encourages her. After dinner, Barbie and Popcorn are watching the night sky, and father joins her, trying to cheer her up, and also tells her that her mother always called her daughter Starlight and also not to go sleep late. The next morning it was time, and Barbie says goodbye to her father and before he leaves and gives her a new hoverboard. On her way to her new room, she runs into the good-looking Prince Leo. When she and Popcorn are in the bedroom, some tiny persons inform her where she is and how to get to the ballroom for the event. In the evening, she gets ready to be introduced as a volunteer but she gets late and Artemis is all ready to introduce the others. Although Barbie wasn't allowed to run, she had no other choice but to run as fast as she could to be there. As she arrives, everybody was waiting for her to appear, and she comes and bows to the king. In the ballroom, Barbie befriends some other members of the same team, Prince Leo, known as he Fly Boy and only boy of the team, Sheena, Karina and Sal Lee, and become quickly friends. When the music starts and the party begins, all dance to the music, but for Leo's encouragement she asks him to feel the beat, thus changing the song in the process. The king is mad at her for changing the rules. She has a conversation with her father telling him she thinks the king hates her, where he continues encouraging her. She goes for training and meets Sal Lee. When the sun rises, Barbie realizes that she overslept by not hearing her alarm clock and again arrives late for the training on her first day. The first part of the training tests defense reflexes and it stars Barbie versus Prince Leo. Barbie shows exceptional performance and Leo is asked to sit out. The next part of the test is reaching the destination and completing the race. The next day, King Constantine sends Sheena and Karina on one final test with Barbie, Sal Lee and Leo. They travel to a planet in the more desolate reaches of the galaxy to search for a stallion. They find the last known location of the stallion and Sheena and Karina suggest using Leo as bait. The team creates a song to lure the stallion into a trap. Barbie frees the stallion, thinking that the king wants to keep it in his zoo where it wouldn't be able to survive. The king dismissed Barbie out of the team and informs the team that they need the stallion because they need it to protect them from magnetic storms on their way to the center of the galaxy. After protesting and fearing that the king haven't mentioned it, Sheena and Karina try to persuade the king to change his mind, but he dismisses them for the evening. The whole team sits down on a couch when Leo starts playing a song to lighten the mood and the team offers her to play something. She starts play the song that her mother always sung to her when she was afraid, and she starts to sing it and her friends join her too, Shooting Star. Barbie asks the stallion to join them on their mission, and it accepts, so King Constantine reinstates Barbie in the team. On the central planet, Sheena and Karina use their powers to take everyone down closer to the center of the planet. They find the heart of the galaxy, and after the Statotron fails, Barbie dances and uses her powers to reset the stars. The magnetic storms clear and Sheena, Karina, Barbie, now named Princess Starlight, and Prince Leo are celebrating their victory, and Barbie's father is there and is very proud of his daughter. Popcorn has finally changed into a little kitty. The movie closes with the everybody dancing and the king, now not mad at Barbie, tries to follow Barbie Danning footsteps and he finally got it and all lived very happily.